Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Budgeting My Abundance. I am the Abundant Mama, and this is the channel where I am documenting my journey to becoming financially free through cash stuffing. So, today we're going to be cash stuffing my high priorities. Not really, they're not really high priorities, they're just things that need to be cash stuffed. I think what's funny is I think my low priority stuff is actually becoming more of a high priority, so we'll be stuffing that. I'm going to go ahead and count how much we're working with, and then we'll get started. Oh, while I'm doing that though, you can go ahead and take this time to like and subscribe to this channel. So we have 100, 200, 2, 4, 6, 8, 300, 320, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 400, and $2. So we're working with $402. How has everybody's week been? Mine has been pretty good. Been a bit of a not a thriller, but like some ups and downs. But overall came out pretty good. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna knock out a few of these bills. Of course, I'm gonna always do rent. So rent's gonna get $238. So here you have 100, 200, 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I'm gonna take a break from stuffing that because I totally forgot to empty my wallet, which is usually what I do first. So let's do that. I usually empty my wallet and get all my leftover monies. So let's see, for gas, we have 15. And I apply this to my $1, $5 rollover money challenge, which I count at the end of the month. Spending, I have $5 left. And that is everything. So we're done with that. Now we can go back to stuffing. Let's see. So I just did rent. I am also going to work on my son's health insurance. That is gonna get $25. So y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all remember me saying that in the last video, that the school season, like this semester, is finally over and done with. Hallelujah. I don't know what to do with myself now. I've already registered for fall semester. I'm not doing spring. I'm not doing the summer. This education, that is for my student loans. Although I moved this over, this will probably be my car note. Just principal payment, trying to get up to $1,000. So I am using this as well as a snowball envelope that I'm using. Actually, this one, the snowball envelope, that will hopefully get me closer to $1,000 where I can just knock it out, because I owe about $3,200 left. So if I can get that knocked out by the end of the year, that'd be great. And I did the math. So this is gonna get 25. I did the math. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 520, 525, 530, 540, no, 535. So $535. I did the math of how much I need to save where I can actually pay all of it off towards the end of the year. So if I keep making my normal payments now, which is $290, and save up like an extra $1,000 or so, then I can actually have my car paid off by the end of the year. So that's what we're working with. And don't worry, I am not ignoring my student loans, because this is originally what this was for, but I am using my monthly savings challenge just to do that, because last time I did this, last time I did the monthly savings challenge, I came up with about, I think I saved about $1,000 to $1,200. And I'm gonna use that to go towards my student loans. Because right now my student loans are deferred, and that deferment ends in August, but because I will be a student in the fall. And I'm going to try this 2 classes again, just because now I do have a little bit less on my plate. But I do believe I should be able to concentrate on my classes the way I was the first semester. So that would put me back on deferment because I'm a student. If they honor that with this economy. So we'll see. Actually, let me keep this open because the next thing will be my personal savings. And I'm using the $750 savings challenge to do that. And I'm actually restuffing 25. So I'm working my way down. So I'm going from biggest numbers, and I took the time to actually put this in order. So here's 25 here, another 25 here, and next time after that it'll be 24, and then 21, and then 20. And so I'm just kind of knocking it down like as I go. So here's 20, and then 5, and I will color that in a minute. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400. Yay, 1, 2, 3. So we have $403. And I'm gonna go ahead and color this. And then put this in the back. So next paycheck will be 25, and then so on and so on. So slowly but surely, I'm getting there. And right about now, next it will be the monthly savings challenge. That's the one that I'm working on. That should bring me to about $1,200. I'm saying $1,200. I know at the least it was like $1,000. I don't remember how much I saved with this. But I do know it was at the least $1,000. Okay, and so we're in May. Can y'all believe it? All right, in May, we're gonna do $24. So you have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 10, 20, and then I guess I'll color 2 flowers. Let's see. What's funny is when I originally picked those out, I thought they were roses, but now that I look at them, they kind of remind me of cabbages. Like right here and right there, it looks like a cabbage to me. And I'm not gonna color this entire thing. I'll probably do that off camera, but I don't mind tracing it just so I'll know where I'm at. And you guys, normally after this, I would be stuffing for my 100 envelope challenge, but I actually don't have to do that anymore. It was a whole thing. So originally I was stuffing that 100 envelope challenge to pay for our car registration because we moved from out of state and we were registering our car here. I live in Louisiana. Well, in the process of doing that, we had to do it a lot sooner than we anticipated. So we received our tax return and we were going to use that, and we ended up using part of it, or a good portion of it actually. We had a few other things that we needed to knock out with it, so we didn't use all of the tax return because most of it was already spent. So I had to pull from the 100 envelope challenge, right? Yo. So we went in there, and my husband got his done. He got his car registered first because it was just easier, mainly because the company that he is financing his car with, they were able to send him like his title, or like some type of copy of the title or whatever. Well, the company that I am financing with, because we're financing with two different companies, they don't do that. So that meant like he went to ABC Title, I had to go to like the actual DMV. So he paid like a lot cheaper, a cheaper amount. So when it's my turn, we go to the DMV, they said that I had to pay about $900 and something in to get my car registered. And Lord, when I tell you, the first thing came out of my mouth was, Jesus, take the wheel, all four of them. Because why? Why am I paying that much for registration? So I was in the mood, but I was like, you know what? It needs to happen. So that's when I went and took all of the money out of my 100 envelope challenge. Let me move on from here. We are gonna work on, move this. We are gonna work on my car challenge, or snowball challenge for the car. That's gonna get $35. And I'm using my penny challenge to kind of follow up with it. So I went and emptied all my envelopes, kind of upset because I have been trying to finish this challenge. This is going on 3 years now, that every time I've tried to start this 100 envelope challenge, something's happened and I've never been able to finish it. So I'm in my feelings about this, but at the same time, with the remaining tax return and the money that I did save up with the 100 envelope challenge, which was about $540, by the way, that came up to the amount that we needed for me to have my car registered. So I got the money, I went back because the lady was nice enough to, because at our DMV you have to go by appointment only. And so the lady was nice enough to say, if you're coming back today to make the payment, you don't need to make an appointment, just come on back. And she's like, I'll remember your face, just come on back. So I was already grateful for that. I don't have any 10, so I'm gonna put this 40 here and take this 5 out because it was 35 only. So now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, so $140. And since I'm doing this with the pin challenge, it was 35. I'm gonna do here because I marked it out ahead of time. You see, this actually looks like pennies now. And then I'm gonna color, let me see what's the closest. I'm gonna color here. So I have 11 left, but this is 11 and some change, so I'm gonna just do the 10. I'd rather have a little more than not enough. Okay, so I went back and again, I was in my feelings because I never get a chance to finish saving for that challenge. And then also I'm spending a hell of a lot more money than my husband spent, because my husband spent less than $400 to register his car. And here I am having to pay pretty much twice the amount. And so when I get back, I was like, I'm not going to go in there in a bad mood. I refuse. So I looked at the amount because I had to take the cash, put it in the bank so I can have it, because I'm not bringing that amount of cash to the DMV. So I can have it on my debit card. And so as I'm looking at this money go into my account, I just kind of said like an affirmation or a prayer, because in my head, affirmations and prayers are kind of like the same thing. And I just looked at that amount and was like, you know what? The amount that I'm about to spend, I am going to get back. I'm going to receive back tenfold. And I'm just going to let it go, because this could be a lot worse. This is something that needs to happen, and it could be a lot worse. So at that moment, I just kind of let it go. And y'all, when I went into that building to go pay, and the next thing I'm going to do actually is the water bill. That's going to be $20 I'm going to throw towards it. The lady, she was working with another person, but she was like, I see you. I'm gonna give me a minute, and I got you. I went up there, and she was like, I wish I would have took your phone number. And she's like, because the second you left, she was replugging my numbers in to help make sure that the registration was in the system and everything, so it wouldn't like disappear. And she was like, when I did it the first time, I hit a wrong button, and that's why the price came up the way it did. She was like, I'm glad I redid it, because she was like, you don't have to pay nowhere near as much as I quoted you. Like, y'all, I only had to pay about $200. Out of all of that, I only had to pay $200. Water bill is going to get $20. Actually, I'm going to put 25 in here. So very grateful for that. And it was just like the weight and the relief that came off me was just like, yes. And then with that, since I already had that money and I'd already taken it and put it in the bank, I was not about to go back to the bank and get it out just so I can stuff it back into like some envelopes. So I rebuilt our emergency fund, because at some point last year, our emergency fund kind of went down. And so the next challenge, or the next savings challenge that would have been coming up once August hit, would have been me restarting the savings fund, or the emergency savings fund. And since that happened, I was actually able to move that money into the emergency savings funds, and now we are back at $1,000. So yay, everything worked out. So both of our cars are registered, and I didn't finish my 100 envelope challenge, but I did manage to restock our emergency savings fund just in time before hurricane season starts. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm good. I have an extra $5. I am going to put that to the side because I don't know what I need it for, but I don't want to use it just in case. And the last thing I'm going to do is stuff my rollover money. Ouch. So that was like a roller coaster of emotions that happened that day, but it all worked out. So I'm happy with that. Okay. All right. I am done, y'all. That is all I have for today. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video with me, or to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell, so that way you know whenever a new video is being uploaded. Since I am out of school for the time being, I will be trying to upload on a weekly basis again. And also, if you don't mind sharing my video, as it does help to grow my channel. And good Lord, I just realized my skin is so ashy. That's all I got. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.